looking from the number 1 towards the number 2. Dr. Wolfgang Ulrich will be thinking, that was way too close, guys. We don't need any bills for bodywork damage here, particularly not self-inflicted. There's Ben Treluet. You know, some shots you can barely see that second Audi. He's so close to his teammate. And by the way, a little quiet clap here for Bart Hayden and the Rebellion team, who are doing a very good job indeed. Nicola Prost, some minute and a half ahead of Romain Dumas in that battle that has been raging on all race between Muscle Milk and Rebellion Racing. And really, Nicola Prost not doing anything wrong there, but the Audi's not been able to easily drive past him other than on the start-finish line. That's really interesting there.
Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it?
Look at the pace of that Rebellion. That bodes well for later in the season.
It does, and Romain Dumas in the Muscle Milk car number 6. They've got that car back onto the lead lap now with the lead Rebellion car. They're up into second place. Matthias Bech back in third. They had a penalty a little while ago in the number 13 car. That's dropped them back to third place in the full season American Le Mans Series contenders. In the meantime, in P2, it's Guy Cosmo who leads for Extreme Speed Motorsport. What a wonderful debut for that team in the prototype ranks after that very late switch from GTs. I mean, they've really done a stellar job. And as I say that, Guy Cosmo brings, I believe, number 01 car onto pit lane.
That is the leader in P2. Everybody just has to shift to gear and thinking, don't they, when you make a decision that's as complete as that. It's bad enough saying, oh, you know what we're going to do? We'll change the colour of the car, or we'll have a different set of wheels, or we'll do something a bit, bit radical on the... No, we're going to change category. Let's head down to the pits then and see if we can pick up this pit stop from Guy Cosmo, P2 leader. And down in the ESM pits for us here is Andrew Marriott.
Routine stop here down with the 01 car. David Brabham's just climbed aboard and Guy Cosmo got out of the car. I think I detected a little bit of a limp, maybe just got a little bit of cramp in his foot, but Guy been doing an excellent job. Of course, he hasn't been used to high downforce for a little while, and going to get a few words to him in a little bit, but there the car is now. He doesn't want to fire up. Yes, he does. And that's why I do this job. You hear that engine, that HPD engine just roaring away. It's a fantastic place to be.
So Treluet and Di Grassi just a second away. PC battle is going the way of Stefan Johansson at the moment. He's got about 1 minute and 30 seconds on the 500 car. This is the 8 and 900 we're talking about. It's going back a few moments ago. Watch the onboard number 1. Gets blocked by the Flying Lizard just a wee bit. Goes to the right-hand side. Whoops, no. Already taken up by his teammate. This is how it looked from an external shot. Goes to move over, sees his teammate, has to lift off, loses lead. And this is how it looked from Di Grassi's car. Oh, if I could just get myself here. Oh, big hole. Thank you, I'll take the lead. Bye-bye. Since then, it's swapped back around. So we've got Treluet leading then from Di Grassi, then Prost, Dumas, Besch, Hunter Ray, leading P2
no
car.
big deal.
Yeah, it's changed back and forth several times in the last few laps, those two. Apparently.
You can't argue with Audi for letting the guys race. It would have been very easy to stick them into, team orders early on and just say, right, this is the times I want you to hit. go around and do it and stop with this overtaking each other, by the way.
Well, I thought they had done that, quite frankly, when we had that first full course caution, and one of the cars pitted and one of them didn't, and it seemed to me like a slightly odd call not to have pitted both cars at that stage, because they were well into a stint. They'd done 2/3 at least of a stint, so generally at that stage you would bring your cars in. But you're right, they've allowed them to get on with the battle, and we saw how close they came down into turn 17, about half an hour ago, when they actually made contact with each other. So they're racing hard, apparently, and it's the number 1 car now of Benoit Trillier, the pole-sitting car. Marcel Fessler put that car on the pole, and that is back in the lead of the race. Well, very much, however.
Oh, this is why I love working in sports car racing. Joe Taylor has tweeted at Specutainment, do you know if the Z4 engine is a cross-plane crank like the GT3 car or a flat-plane crank like the M3 GTE? I don't, but we'll see if we can find out for you. It is the GT3 car that the Z4 here is built on, so I would presume they would have taken the engine and gearbox configuration from that as well, although as we've just seen from that graphic, the 4.4 V8 does have the gearbox grafted onto the engine, not the transaxle. It's Lena Gate talking to Ben Trellier. Box, meaning that is the standard slang for pit.
Yeah, that's
Come
right
into your box.
Right on schedule for car number 1, 23 laps once again since its last stop, and around about 40 minutes on track, 42 minutes or so on track.